Hello everyone, and welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest. Today, we're diving into all the fiery, dramatic moments that erupted on Days of Our Lives this Wednesday, November 13th. If you missed the action-packed broadcast, don't worry, we've got every twist, turn, and heated exchange right here. So grab some popcorn and settle in as we break down today's episode in full detail, highlighting the unforgettable confrontations, secrets, and potential romances that are keeping Salem on edge. Let's start with the explosive encounter between Gabi and Ij, two characters who never shy away from a showdown. The tension has been building between these two ever since their recent and highly regrettable night together. Today, we saw that neither Gabi nor Ij was willing to take responsibility, and the result was a verbal sparring match that quickly escalated. Ij coldly reminded Gabi that she came to him, but Gabi fired back, accusing him of taking advantage of her state of mind, knowing she wasn't entirely sober. The atmosphere turned icy as Ij, with that familiar smirk, threw out a sarcastic jab, "Serious question, when are you ever sober?" His remark stung, and Gabi's face reflected a mix of anger and hurt as she realized he was making light of her pain. But Ij wasn't finished. He revealed his true feelings with a shocking confession. With a twisted smile, he admitted that he actually relished watching Stefan suffer after learning about their encounter. "I twisted the knife," he boasted, "and I'm not sorry for it." Ij's admission that he enjoyed seeing Stefan miserable, just as much as he enjoyed making Gabi feel small, was a low blow that left Gabi reeling. This was beyond mere arrogance, it was cruelty, and Gabi had finally reached her breaking point. In a move fueled by pure rage, she slapped him across the face, nearly knocking him off balance. But Ij wasn't one to back down, and as Gabi prepared for another swing, he grabbed her arm, stopping her mid-motion. Just then, JJ stepped in, unable to stand by and watch Ij's disrespectful behavior. "Get your hands off her," he yelled, his voice booming with authority. "Now." The room went silent as the two men locked eyes, a tense standoff that had everyone holding their breath. Ij tried to justify his actions, saying he was only defending himself, but JJ wasn't having it. Glaring at Ij, JJ made it clear that his excuses didn't matter. In that moment, JJ's protective side shone through, and his determination to stand up for Gabi was unmistakable. Of course, Ij wasn't about to let JJ's intervention go unchallenged. Ever the provocateur, Ij took a dig at JJ, mocking him for officiating Chad's sham marriage. The insult hit close to home, and JJ's reaction was swift and decisive. He punched Ij, knocking him down before Gabi hurriedly stepped in, urging the two to separate before things got even more out of hand. As the dust settled, Ij stormed off, leaving Gabi and JJ to process the intense confrontation. With Ij out of the picture, Gabi took a moment to thank JJ for standing up for her. Though she reminded him that she could take care of herself, JJ admitted that he couldn't just stand by and watch Ij treat her so callously. The exchange carried a hint of nostalgia, as Gabi and JJ shared a quiet moment that seemed to hint at something more. Fans remember their history as exes, and today's scene left us all wondering, could this be the spark that reignites their connection? Meanwhile, elsewhere in Salem, Alex and Stephanie were dealing with a different kind of tension, one that simmered just beneath the surface. Both are trying to navigate a friendship that's becoming increasingly complicated by their undeniable chemistry. Today, that chemistry was on full display during Alex's steamy photoshoot. Stephanie arrived on set, under orders from Kate to keep things professional, but the close proximity only made things harder for both of them. With each lingering glance and subtle smile, it was clear that Alex and Stephanie were struggling to keep their emotions in check. The question on everyone's mind is, how much longer can they pretend that there's nothing more between them? Over in Body and Soul, Joy found herself facing a moral dilemma. Johnny, racked with guilt over his recent actions, was ready to come clean. But Joy, ever pragmatic, saw the risks involved in his confession. She reminded Johnny that telling the truth would not only jeopardize his marriage but also ruin her budding career in Body and Soul. In her new role, Joy has finally started to establish herself, and the last thing she wants is for Johnny's personal issues to derail her hard-earned progress. She begged him to reconsider, pleading with him to keep his secrets buried, for both their sakes. Just as their conversation reached a peak, Chanel walked in, her presence putting an end to the intense exchange. For now, it seems, Johnny will keep quiet, but we all know that secrets rarely stay buried in Salem. Across town, another drama was unfolding with Rafe, Jada, and Paulina at the center. Paulina, as always, arrived with news that had the power to shake things up. Today, she dropped a bombshell. She wanted Jada to take over as sheriff, a move that would effectively push Rafe out of his role. This unexpected development threw both Jada and Rafe for a loop, adding new tension to their already complicated relationship. Jada found herself torn between loyalty to Paulina, who had supported her from the start, and respect for Rafe, who had been a strong mentor and ally. Meanwhile, Rafe was clearly blindsided, and the hurt in his eyes suggested that Paulina's decision could lead to lasting repercussions for their friendship. Today's episode was packed with all the elements that make Days of Our Lives so compelling: love, betrayal, loyalty, and fierce confrontations. Gabi and EJ's explosive fight reminded us why these two characters are so riveting to watch, while JJ's defense of Gabi hinted at a potential rekindling of old feelings. Alex and Stephanie's struggle with their growing attraction kept us on the edge of our seats, as did Joy's desperate attempt to keep Johnny from upending both their lives. And Paulina's shocking announcement about Jada's new role promises even more drama ahead, especially as we wait to see how Rafe will react. Do you think Gabi and JJ are headed for a reunion? Will Alex and Stephanie finally give in to their feelings? And what do you make of Paulina's bold decision regarding Jada and Rafe? Share your theories, and we'll see you next time for more drama, intrigue, and unexpected twists from Salem. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.